and we'd like to wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey. Have a good day. Thank you. Good morning.
Drink at lunch was way bigger than I thought it would be. Now I'm tipsy. About to check into my hotel. So I'm checking in while drunk. I had a headache. That's how big my glass was. Guys, look at the room. It's so lovely. I've never done anything like this. This is so nice. This is some adult stuff that I'm doing right now, man. I am an adult, I say, convincingly, as an adult. This is so cool. What does the bathroom look like? Some mini room tour. They have towels. They have robes. Let's see the bathroom. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so nice. Oh my gosh. You already know I'm gonna take a bath because you have to take a bath and bath. It's just, I don't make the rules. I do not make the rules. This is gorgeous. And it comes with a bidet. Let's go explore the rest of the hotel because it's Bath Spa Hotel and they said I could use the spa whenever I wanted and it doesn't close until 9 p.m. So let's go take a look around. And I hear the grounds are also really pretty. So let's go look. Dope. I like someone's balding uncle. The Roman baths were definitely one of the highlights of this trip. I enjoyed it immensely going through the museum and hearing the history of the Roman baths. They were built between 60 and 70 AD by the Romans, which the bath was actually colonized, if you can believe it, or at least conquered by the original tribe that lived there first, who saw the natural hot spring to be spiritual, so they didn't touch it, but they worshipped the hot spring instead. So when the Romans came and they conquered the region and they took over the hot spring, they built a bathhouse while also maintaining some sense of spirituality to the hot spring and building a temple as well. This hot spring is the only natural hot spring in all of England. So I thought that was really fascinating, just learning the history of it and seeing what the bathhouse was used for. It wasn't reserved for only the aristocrats or the elite. Anyone who could pay the fee to get in could enter the baths, so I thought that was really neat. Here you can still see the ruins of the old bathhouse and the temple. These are the stairs and the entrance. If you can see the bubbles, if you look closely, that show that the hot spring is still in use and it's still active to this day, which I thought was so fascinating. In this clip, you can see that the water is still gushing out of the hot spring and it's still really very hot. Like my glasses fogged up. That's how hot it was when it was coming out. And so you can see that the hot spring is still very much active. The people who used the hot spring were men and women and children alike. It was split between the men's quarters and the women's quarters. Each of them had a swimming pool, of course, the hot spring, and they also had a cold plunge. There was a workout room, which everyone could use. And there were also places where you can go and get a massage with oils and things. At the end of the tour, you were also given the opportunity to taste the water from the natural hot spring. And so it just comes out of this little fountain, and you can taste it if you wanted to. I gave it a taste after getting it, and I will tell you right now that it was absolutely disgusting. Don't do it. Just don't. Yeah, you can see the look on my face. It was nasty, but it was part of the experience. Guys, I turned on the TV just to have like some background noise. And it's playing Star Trek. I chose Star Trek. And listen, it's playing in the room. But then I go into the bathroom. It's playing. The speaker is playing from the TV into the bathroom. That is like the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you everything that I got today. And I spent most of my money on excursions, like all the activities. But these are just the little trinkets that I picked up and I think they're cute. So let me show you. First, I stopped by, where'd I go? I went to this bakery and I got a flapjack. What? What even is a flapjack? I've heard of them all the time. I just never had a flapjack before. This is the salted caramel brownie flapjack. I'm really curious how this is gonna taste. She said it's like a mixture of like granola. Well, she said like, it's like a mixture of like all that stuff. And then I also stopped by this other place and I got tea. This is Honey Blossom. It's creamy, floral, and mellow. I thought that would be so cute to come to Bath and get tea. They had a lot of pretty glassware, but I cannot fit that in my carry-on. I went to the Roman baths and I got this postcard. That's where all my money went. The Roman baths was like 27 pounds to get in. But it was actually like the best thing I did today, so I would definitely recommend. Second, I went to this really pretty pharmacy, and it's called The Chemist. So if you're ever in Bath, go to The Chemist, and I got one of these really pretty handmade combs. Has the royal insignia there, saying that it's real. It's the finest handmade comb. And I got these, I've been looking for these French clips everywhere and I didn't want to buy them offline. And they had them, so I got these little French clips. But aren't these so cute? Let me check it out. They had so many different varieties of combs. I just got this one because I thought it would be so cute. And it could fit in my purse. Oh my gosh, like how cute is that? Will I ever use this? Probably not. But out of all the combs they had, I thought this was the most practical for curly hair. Or even if my hair is like blown out or something. Either way, you know what? Stop. Don't come for me. It's cute, okay? That is just adorable. I just finished my bath, which was actually like luxurious. I enjoyed that immensely. And I have all my goodies laid out in front of me. Today was so much fun. Like, I think I was made for solo traveling. Like, this has been the best experience ever. I wasn't even like nervous. I wasn't anxious at all. I was so calm. I was like, if I mess up, it's on me. And I don't have to hear anybody complain about it. If I don't know, like if I was tired, I would just sit down and rest. Or if I wanted to keep walking, I just kept walking. Like I didn't have to hear any other opinions. It was just me. And that was glorious. It was glorious. I have had the best day. Like I don't know if I could ever travel with other people again. That's a lie. That's a lie because I definitely can't travel with a few choice people. But this has just been so great. I'm in this huge bed that I don't have to share. I don't know. It's actually been so great. I picked up like some snacks from Sainsbury's. I really want to try this flapjack. Oh, she also said that it pairs really well with tea. I'm not going to make myself tea though because I'm lazy. But I'm just going to take a little nibble out of that because I'm genuinely curious how that's going to taste. But this is so lovely. Where'd I go? I went to the Bath Gardens, which is just like right when you enter Bath, they're just right there. Where else? I went to the Abbey, which I think is a waste of money. You had to pay I paid £7 to get in because I'm a student discount. I finally started using that. So I paid £7.50 to get into the Abbey. Don't do it. If you come to Bath, don't do it. It's just like every other church you've ever seen. If the lighting's changing, it's because the TV is on. Even though it's muted. It's Star Trek. We talked about this. Where else did I go? I had lunch at the Lynn. It was like a really famous like bakery, like known for their bread. And I wasn't gonna go, but I stumbled upon it. And I was like, oh, since I'm literally here, might as well go in. It was called the Sally Lunn's Historic Eating House. It was actually really good. Super quaint, super cute inside, and it doubles as a museum. Where else did I go? I went to the Roman baths, which I said was a 10 out of 10 experience. That was so cool. That was so cool. You will see the clips when I insert them. It was so informative. They had like these little speakers that you could put on, like, and it speaks to you. Like you just type in the code for each exhibit and like it tells you what's going on. I want to go again, even though I just went. Like I would go again. Like it was so cool. So now, tomorrow, I'm going to the Royal Crescent. I'm going to Prior Park, which is the Pride and Prejudice. And the, I think it's called like Stone Park or something like that. That's also the Pride and Prejudice Park. Wait, let me not give you false information. Stourhead Park, historical landmark park. I'm going to that. That's like the Pride and Prejudice with the rain scene. It's at that location. I'm going there. In the National Trust Prior Park. I'm going there tomorrow in the Royal Crescent. Today, I also went to, it was called Bath Abbey. Don't go there. That was a waste of my £7.50. And the Pulteney Bridge, which is really famous. I thought it was going to be like a mile long. No. It's literally like 4 shops. It was cute though. You just see like the water going underneath. But like, there's cute shops on it. But it's literally like 20 steps. Like it's really small. All of Bath is really small. I'm figuring out. I saw so much today and I just kept making circles. But it's really cute. And as for this hotel, I'm at the Bath Spa Hotel. It's lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's so quiet. There's barely any people here. They barely have any staff. It's just like, it's so, I'm having the best time. What time is it, by the way? Okay, yeah. They said I could go to the spa, but I didn't bring a bathing suit, and I'm not going swimming. But if you do want to come here, they have a whole spa. And it's just lovely. They said that I can get breakfast tomorrow morning. It's like an extra 16 pounds for breakfast. But I told her I wasn't doing that. She looked surprised, but I was like, I'm not going to wake up early and do that. I'm just going to go eat once I leave, once I check out. But yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm just going to rock now. and just soak up my me time. That's all. I don't know if you can see that, but ignore that on my face because I think, okay, I said I wasn't nervous or anxious, but I think my skin didn't get the memo and I'm breaking out just a little bit. Or maybe it's just the air here. You know what? It probably is. Because England's dirty ever since the Roman baths aren't here anymore. Checking out of the hotel. Bye, hotel. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Goodbye, pretty bathroom. Bye-bye. This is my outfit for the day. It's giving Pride and Prejudice-esque with the skirt. So let's go. This is so awkward, but I'm gonna try my best speaking here in public. I waited until like 2 people got up from the table in order to do this. I don't even know if you can hear me. But I'm obviously not at Stonehead. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. But I realized that's gonna take me 2 hours to get there and then 2 hours back. And I didn't want to risk missing my flight home back to Edinburgh. So I was like, I will forego that plan, even though that made me really, really sad. But I was like, I can do it another time. It's most likely going to be like a sister's trip, you know, like a sister's Pride and Prejudice-esque type trip. And I'm okay with that. That's for future us to figure out. But I did make it to Prior Park. Absolutely stunning. So, so pretty. But that was it. So I have a lot more time today because since I didn't go to Stourhead National Park, I have a lot of time, so I just came here to have lunch, have a drink, and just walk around, maybe do a bit more sightseeing, like pop into little shops, and then grab my luggage from the hotel and head back to the airport. But yeah, I didn't want to cut it close on time, so that was a very hard decision for me to make, but there will be other trips to England, to the countryside of England, and I'm okay with that. But it's windy out, but I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I couldn't have asked for anything better because when I was looking at the forecast to come here, it said it was going to rain. And it's been the most beautiful 2 days ever. The weather has been perfect. This is so awkward. I'm trying really hard. I don't think I was made for this, but that's okay. But yeah, I enjoyed my lunch. Now it's just more sightseeing around Bath. Then I'm gonna head out. The wind. I don't even know if you can hear me. But okay. I'm gonna finish my drink and then I'm gonna leave. Bye. Do I look bald, to be honest?